So I don't like how fast we're playing these A rounds.
Throwing. I don't know what's wrong with me.
There's a camp.
Oh, let's not commit this to suffers here.
Okay. I was right. I was predicting on your attack you were going to play too much death ball, too rushy. You've got to recognize the lack of pop flashes on their team. Smokes like this one here are stupidly broken right now because a singular agent on the enemy team can deal with this smoke. Only the enemy Fade can collect information behind this smoke. Nobody else can do shit about it on the enemy team. They don't have a flash, so they can't push out of the smoke. They have to use a dog or an eye to get information past the smoke. Smokes like this are incredibly strong this game. So generally, when you're facing teams that can't contest space effectively, let me show you more patterns. Phoenix on this map, pretty popular. Flashes out garage. You know what I'm talking about? It's pretty common for teams to fight for C long with a smoke. They smoke window. They eye something for info. The enemy team's doing like none of this. They're not contesting space. They're just playing passive. I'm just arbitrarily going to place all of them. Okay. They're playing passive and they're waiting. The strongest thing you can do against a team that doesn't fight you for space is to not give away your location. It's really strong. Like if you even just contact exploded up A, you're going to get to hit A while these guys are not rotating. And you know why they're not going to rotate? Because they don't have info, because they're not collecting it. You could just as likely be contact exploding C right now. And if you want to really sell the deal, like if you're going to contact explode A at the start of the round, huck this smoke at the top of C long because they can't contest it. They don't have any util. And now you contact up A. So we're going too fast for this game. Oh! Wait, what's the pre-round comm? Wait, let him cook.
I'm gonna smoke both this and this. Let's just shift up in the A smoke.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Nice.
Look what they did. Look what they did. You see? Do you see? Thank you, Rise, for doing it once this VOD, so I look like the genius coach. Thank you. You see, they can't push the smokes. They can't do anything about this.
Hello gamers, look at your elo, now look at mine, now back to your elo, now back to mine. Sadly, it isn't mine, but if you stop autopiloting outdated strategies and start getting free VOD review coaching, it could look like it's mine. Look down, back up, where are you? You're on bind. With the strats your strats could be like, what's in your hand? Back at me, I have it. It's the Valorant gift card from Woohoo. For your successful follow-up thought, look again. The gift card is now an ego vandal. Anything is possible when you get your Valorant tips from a talking banana and not TikTok. I'm on a gaming chair.
Omen Haven. Ascendent 3. Okay, we're playing C long. Interesting, no Sova on the enemy team and no pop flashes.
Smoking Cito.
So I'm already going to tell you what I pay attention to in these types of scenarios. Because they've got no pop flashes and they just have one recon, I'm going to check how they deal with clearing this space in particular, okay? Because a lot of the time on Haven, teams will just recon back site and then they'll like flash out of smoke and take front site, and then they'll have the Omen near site that comes to clear these angles. And so the flash is what like finishes the last piece of the puzzle for this space here. So I just like to pay attention to this. Like, where's the Fade Eye landing? What does it reveal? Do they dog? Let's take a look. I like that we're starting back site. I think that's lucky timing, no? Okay, that eye would reveal everything. He got really lucky with the timing of this flash. If we're being very precise, you flashed before they did anything. Just be careful. Like, you're making a gamble here where you're saying, I genuinely think that they're going to walk all the way up onto C without making any noise, which I don't think is true. I think they're going to use some abilities. And so usually I'm going to flash after I hear my first ability. Conveniently, they dash smoked right as you flashed. And so this becomes really good. Okay. And so now looking at this eye's actually pretty bad. Recon initiators have to make a trade-off where the more that their eyes reveal, the more places they can be broken from. So if Fade eyed like here and it gets broken, for example, then you know that they're back sight. If Fade eyes like here to the side of the box and it gets broken, then you know that they're potentially back plat. And so it's not as simple as just eye as much as you can see. So Fade eyeing up on this box means this eye's really breakable. Like you can have somebody CT look to break that for you and you can play here. So I'm already thinking of like cheese eco strats, if that makes sense. All right. We're getting fancy schmancy. Let me boot up Haven. Take my earlier notes. Oh shit, you got notes? My bad. Thank you for the reminder. Or ego. Leap at every opportunity for a fair fight or better. Love the shot callings. Plans originally unwilling to give up space without a fight. Okay, back to the VOD. Pistol round. I'd say you're chilling. You're also chilling here. They've got no pop flash. This is really good.
Hello, does somebody have a
Ooh, you're gonna do the one way? Okay, so I actually would probably, I would call the eco stack on C. The reason I'm calling the eco stack on C is because I know for a fact how they hit C, sort of. And so I know a play like this one's gonna be really viable. So this play, you're just in the boxes in this smoke and they come out and you can drop and like fight them all. The reason why I'd like to call it C is because we know how they hit C. We know everything about their C hit. We know the Fade Eye lands here. We know that Jet likes to dash out close. We know that they don't really dog for much control and they don't have good pop flash.
Cypher is low.
Wow, they're hitting B?
Last player standing.
Oh, well, good luck.
Spike planted.
Yeah, YOLO. I would grab the Vandal. Okay. With 6 bullets, I'm probably using the Frenzy.
Nice try.
This is really close to being basically a perfect attempt. I think I would walk into the smoke. Why did we smoke garage? Why do we do this? Am I missing something? This smoke doesn't make sense to me. We have full control over A and C long. Okay, and? So you got long control. So you think they're grass, but our sky doesn't see them grass. They're probably grass, you thought. Let's say they are. What's the smoke doing? I think we're almost info starving ourselves with the smoke. Like you're denying information. They're clearly playing slow. There's one out here. Are they coming garage or are they coming B? Now we don't really know because our Sky, who is spotting mid, and this is a relatively safe spot if she's going to take a shot and chill. Like when's the last time that you clean one tapped a window guy? It happens, but it's not that common. And so you pressure your Sky into flashing out. And notice the flash didn't even see anybody. The Sky flash didn't blind anybody. So your smoke that we just used, and now you only have one, forced your Sky to use a flash. And now she only has one. And we gained no info. Well, I mean, I guess we gained the info that they're not mid. Never mind. Sky's flash was bad. Very bad. They were mid. And then she knew her flash was bad and held garage anyways. Yeah, you should be rotating. Like, we just killed Cypher. Prop in your smoke? Yeah. So we kill Cypher here. We've killed some out A lobby. Cypher's probably their lurker. Edge of chain. So I'm putting them in this shape right now. Worst case, you do have to play C retake 5v3, which is fine. So I'm going to give out C and come join these guys. Oh, we got raised top site.
I'm just gonna play and play with my flash.
Okay, when I have somebody who wants to play on my site like this, and we're against a team with no pop flash, this is really important that they have no pop flash, then I like asking them to get wide, and I'm going to walk up. I'm going to walk up long, and even better, you have Phantom, and I'm going to come in here. I'm going to play here. And this will allow my teammate to leave. And now if the enemy team's coming C, first of all, you're going to hear them way over here if they make noise. Even if they don't make noise, you're going to see them really early. And you're usually good for like 2 here, at least 1.5, which is worth. So these advantageous positions are really powerful on Haven. And we've already got a teammate top site. They've got no pop flash. So I think we missed an opportunity to take really strong space here.
One in here.
Oh, this is lit.
In the smoke.
Crosshair placement's not the best though. If they're coming out, their head's going to be here or it's going to be like here. So I think your crosshair has to be in one of these 2 spots. Right now, if you see them, it makes sense that you'll never see them on a smoke, right? Like they can't peek you and be on a smoke unless they're coming out of like this close edge. They'll be in front of it. But here they'd be coming out from behind it. So they can't be on the smoke. Your crosshair shouldn't be on it. Man, we're cooking though. What are you doing in Ascendant? What's going wrong? Defense looks really good. Okay, well, that's goofy. This is goofy.
One C, one C.
Yeah, that's not a play you look for on an equal buy when it's 6-2. Just at least once every Haven game, it mostly works. I absolutely agree with going for this play once every Haven game. I don't agree with the round you chose to do it. Does that make sense? I am so down for this play. I am not down for this play on equal buy when we are dominating them. They can't successfully hit us. So why would we change anything? Why would we go for a crazy gamble when we're just winning by playing normal by the book Valorant? I'm not going to change up my defensive hold at this point. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. And then if they end up winning a round, we're on an eco, then I'm so down. I am so down to mix it up. Like if this were 2-6, then I'm also down for this on equal buy. Where you're like, well, things aren't working. We got to try new things. Super valid. But right now, I think we could be a bit more disciplined. I think that was a little crazy the way we're playing. Careful of Cypher walking into the smoke. You just died. You just died. I need you to know that, okay? She screwed up. You should have seen this coming because last time you smoked garage, they walked into the smoke. You remember? You just got yourself killed.
Not fine.
Yeah, so you threw that round. You do lose it. Thank you. Thank you. This is exactly my point. Why are we deviating from our playbook? Why are we trying new things when our current things are clapping them?
Oh,
Now, what are you doing? Okay, so you get info and they get info. You've got Phantom. I want you to fight for this space, but not the way that you fought for the space. Fighting for space doesn't mean dry peeking into disadvantageous fights. It means doing things that make it really hard for the enemy team to take the space. So for example, if you just smoked right here. Yeah, you're already ahead of me. You just said smoke deep. Exactly. Now you fought for the space. You smoke right there. Then you could even consider playing up here. And bam. Now do you see how suddenly this fight, if it comes to you, is like way better for us? So we're fighting for the space, but we're fighting for it in a way that gives us an advantage if they don't do everything perfectly, which is exactly what we want. So Omen this is what I really like about playing controller, especially in maps like this. I don't feel this agency on initiator, which is annoying. Omen has the power against teams that aren't playing correctly to never lose a site without getting 2 or getting 1 and living. Omen can basically guarantee that he'll get 1 and live for the retake or get 2 and die if the enemy team isn't pushing him perfectly. What I want to see from you, like you're aiming for Immortal, High Immortal, Radiant, is when an enemy team like this one with no pop flash, bad recon is contesting your site, I don't want to ever see you dying for free. I don't even want to see 1 for 1. I want to see 1 and living, or I want to see 2 and dying, okay? I don't want to see retake without getting any unless they hit you perfectly. In those scenarios, that's when you sometimes need to incorporate a teammate and gather info earlier. Are we looking for recon right now? Yeah. So we gotta expand our horizons a bit. We gotta notice no pop flash, because the moment you see no pop flash, this off angle up here should immediately become strong in your head. Because what are pop flashes? Like what's one of the biggest weaknesses of off angles like this? Drone, pop flash. Those are the most annoying things when you're playing up here. And they basically have neither. It's too lit. They're on eco and you went for this? Holy shit, you're crazy. Ooh! How does this go wrong? How does this go wrong? I'm not going to lie. I'm being a little nitpicky on your defense. I wouldn't put you Ascendant 3 on that defensive half, okay? I'd put you mid Immortal. We could have been better, as I pointed out. But that was a great defensive half. So let's see what the hell goes wrong. If I had to guess, we're going to rush too many rounds and we're going to get cooked. Pistol round rush makes total sense. Jet A. Good smoke. Smoke CT good.
Flashing jet, flashing jet.
Okay, let's see the pre-round comp.
Can we see if the Cypher is A and not push it if he is there?
Okay. Look, it's annoying to always have to be this guy. And it's nice when you get this guy on your team and you don't have to be this guy. But when you're going to hit A like this, you call the split. Call it. You're throwing away so much value. When you say, let's just hit A, and if it's Cypher, we leave, that's good, that's good. But call the split. Send 2 short. Make sure at least 2 guys are going short. And the odds of your hit succeeding are going to go up at least 10%. You're throwing away expected value by not making this calm. You're just throwing it away. And you're going to see our team ends up not splitting. And when you don't split, if the 1 person short dies, the A hit becomes impossible.
I did not mean to freaking.
I think you had that. You got nervous. They're blind. You had that. All right, all right. Let me give you the this is the omen. This takes rounds. This is so free. So when you have the sky and fade, like the double initiator nonsense, you can do everything on your own, okay? So it doesn't matter if you want to go main or short with the team on the split. So you can stay back a bit to see where you've got to go. Going main is better for the flash, okay? You keep TPing around the box for the, well, I'm about to show you, you should be TPing onto the box. Instead of heaven, smoke here, then smoke CT.
Cover going out.
And now if you come main, sorry, you got to smoke on the lower step. Look at me, I'm dumb. I haven't played Omen forever. Notice heaven's blocked off now as you walk up main, and you can just TP into it. And this also blocks heaven from short. So heaven's blocked here, and let me show you heaven POV. Let me re-throw that smoke. It's on the first step, like here.
Shadows traveling.
You see? You see how I can't see main on that side?
Left.
Oh.
They stack.
Both flash, both flash, both flash.
They stack.
Yeah, they're flashed always.
Close.
Gotcha.
Straight over this push.
One enemy remaining. Reloading.
And he doesn't have smoke, so he can just play long.
Spike planted.
He is long. He doesn't have smoke, so he can just play long.
Spike planted.
Okay. This is a really good hit. I like that you tell the team to keep pushing because you flash them all. It is a free round. Rotating would be very dangerous. So we're here, and Cypher is going to come from one of three places. CT, garage, long. Our homie's planting, and we've got to pick where to go right now. I think the choice is pretty intuitive, which is why it's a problem that you're making a different choice. So we got to figure out why it's not actually intuitive, and my brain is just more experienced. So for me,
Shadows traveling. Shadows traveling.
in this scenario, I'm coming right here. And the reason for that is it's very fast. I avoid garage and long instantly. If I route this way, I'm exposed to garage and long for a long time. So I'm coming back here.
What the hell did I? Why the hell did I think? I'm actually.
You see the problem? I probably don't even have to point it out now. We're throwing away a lot of value on these A hits. We're goofing off. Also, they're not collecting early recon A. So I don't like how fast we're playing these A rounds.
Throwing. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Shadows traveling.
There's a camp.
Reloading.
Oh, let's not commit this to suffers here.
Okay. I was right. I was predicting on your attack you were going to play too much death ball, too rushy. You've got to recognize the lack of pop flashes on their team. Smokes like this one here
Shadows traveling.
are stupidly broken right now because a singular agent on the enemy team can deal with this smoke. Only the enemy fade can collect information behind this smoke. Nobody else can do shit about it on the enemy team.
Cover going out.
They don't have a flash, so they can't push out of the smoke. They have to use a dog or an eye to get information past the smoke. Smokes like this are incredibly strong this game. So generally, when you're facing teams that can't contest space effectively, let me show you more patterns. Phoenix on this map, pretty popular. Flashes out garage. You know what I'm talking about? It's pretty common for teams to fight for C long with a smoke. They smoke window. They eye something for info. The enemy team's doing like none of this. They're not contesting space. They're just playing passive. I'm just arbitrarily going to place all of them. Okay. They're playing passive and they're waiting. The strongest thing you can do against a team that doesn't fight you for space is to not give away your location. It's really strong. Like if you even just contact exploded up A, you're going to get to hit A while these guys are not rotating. And you know why they're not going to rotate? Because they don't have info, because they're not collecting it. You could just as likely be contact exploding C right now. And if you want to really sell the deal, like if you're going to contact explode A at the start of the round, huck this smoke at the top of C long.
Shadows traveling.
Because they can't contest it. They don't have any util. And now you contact up A. So we're going too fast for this game. Oh, now we're just going to rush again. We're solo pushing garage. We just dry peeked an op.
Cover going out.
There's 3C.
Don't push, bro. Just go back.
I'm kind of fucked.
There's 4 here.
We collected 0 info. You got to play to your team strengths. Like maybe this will make it more clear. Like it's not just, oh, they've got no flash, no recon, so we play this way. It's we have more recon and we have more flashes. So we need to play in a way that benefits having flashes and recons. Like we want to gather info because if we trade abilities for info, we're going to come up on top because we have more of them. Oh yeah, this is free.
He's open short, open short.
Whoa, you're smoking in the open. You're crazy.
Blinded. Cover going.
CT.
Timing. One heaven.
This eco round. No, it's not.
Hold up.
This is a buy round and you're 5-stack death ball? Yo, editor, rewind the VOD. When I was like, how do we struggle on offense? Are we playing too fast? If I had to guess, we're going to rush too many rounds and we're going to get cooked.
Face your fear.
And now, you know how many people that Fade just ulted? Like 4 of you, and now they've got all the info. You gave them all the info. You gave their one initiator everything. You know the worst thing in the world for the one initiator? Let's say I'm playing the initiator. This smoke shows up, and I'm A. And so I throw my eye lobby. Okay? My eye lands here. And then you know what I hear? I hear this. And that's it. And now I'm over here with no eye behind this smoke. And I don't want to tell my team it's A because if they rotate and it's actually C, they're going to flame me. And so I'm going to dog now. And then you know what's going to happen? You're going to dog. You're all going to hide from it. The dog sees nothing. And I'm like, ah, shit. Did I hide from it? Or do I rotate? And you've got no idea because your team can't contest the rest of the map. Then the initiator uses another dog and then you break it. They're like, oh, maybe it is A. And then your team explodes out onto C. And the initiator's still A. They're out of abilities. They can't retake C anymore because their initiator's got nothing. She'll have 1 eye for the retake. No dogs. The C players have rotated because the Fade is like, help. Help. They're pressuring the A. Where's the pressure? You're not pressuring. You're just fighting. This is not how you play.
On site.
Higher elos. How to get your team to pressure more. Shanu boy, with the most respect possible, this is advice for Raze, who's playing in high ascendant 3, low immortal elo, and is trying to reach high immortal, low radiant elo. Imagine if like there was a streamer who was a doctor and let you watch them prescribe medical conditions to their patients, and they prescribed somebody with schizophrenia or whatever. You wouldn't just be like, yo, that's me. How do I also do that? Be very careful because this type of gameplay is not how you should be playing in gold. You don't want to be info starving the enemy team and playing slow to explode out onto C in a gold lobby. In a gold lobby, you want to find out who's playing suboptimally. Like maybe Cypher's dry peeking A main, or maybe Sage is playing back plat with no escape. Just exploit that and kill her and take the free site. Higher elos, there's usually less obvious mistakes, but there are still mistakes. So you have to figure out how to exploit them. Oh!
Shadows traveling.
Wait, what's the pre-round com? Wait, let him cook.
I'm gonna smoke both this and this. Let's just shift up in the A smoke.
Claw through them. Shadows traveling.
Let him cook.
Shadows traveling.
Let him cook.
Nice.
Look what they did. Look what they did. You see? Do you see? Thank you, Rise, for doing it once this VOD, so I look like the genius coach. Thank you. You see, they can't push the smokes. They can't do anything about this. Now, the problem is that Jet just got all the info. So this is still tough to convert, but now we have a man advantage. They traded a life and a gun for info.
I don't have smokes though.
Stage wall on short. Stage wall on short.
Yeah, I mean,
Side is cleared, I think.
Stage
What? Is
probably
that...
short.
That's one.
What are you doing? What are you doing? No.
He can't help you guys.
Last player standing.
It doesn't
Get
matter.
a free kill.
It doesn't matter. It was eco. The point still stands.
Goes towards C, I can go.
The point still stands. We gained a large advantage by info starving, but then we played like trash. Oh! Wait, this guy's different. Wait. What the fuck are you doing? What's the point of this smoke? If you're going to instant flash, swing before it blooms, and spam it. Hey, enemy team, there's 3 of us, eh? Here's the smoke designed to deny that information from you, and here's that information.
Okay, go see.
Okay. Wait, but it's a fake. Was this planned? Did you comma fake or did you get lucky? Because fakes are good. This is good if it's a fake.
I think we could fake them, honestly.
You piece of shit. Why is it your Reyna? Why is the Reyna calling this before you? You're a Wuhujin viewer. Reyna's thinking of this before you? Nah.
It's so fucking
That's messed up.
Okay, go see.
This is so good because you see what happens? They can't contest space. Every time they try to contest space, because they feel pressured to do it, they die because their comp is bad at doing it. This is why these types of plays are really strong in this specific lobby, in this specific matchup.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna lurk.
Okay, this is kind of unbased and really dangerous, but
Spike down. C.
blinds.
Cover going out.
2.
now it's based and you're the best player in the world.
You will not kill my allies.
One garage.
It's too easy for him.
One enemy remaining.
CT all clear.
No way you threw. Yo, editor. Grab that little message this dude sent during attacking half where he was coping about Wuhujin. I don't know. I think I'm underrated. And overlay it real quick. So Jet's CT with the op. Pays garage. You don't see Jet. Omen's coming out of the smoke.
2.
It just doesn't make sense for the op to be anywhere else.
Will not kill my allies.
The fact that you're not just flashing CT here or even doing nothing. If you just did nothing, you'd win this round. Luigi would win this round more often than you win this round. If you just sat CT because you didn't know where Jet was, you would win because you've got flash for the post plant.
One garage.
Oh, it's 3v1. Luigi. Oh, you guys don't know the Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing meme? Anyways, this guy made like a video where it took him a while, but he just booted up Mario Party mini games and input 0 buttons until he won. How do you guys not know this? Anyways, go watch that video after stream. And oh yeah. And I told you to play less and you're mostly playing less. It's lit. Pay more attention to everything about the enemy comp, not just recon, unless the enemies are hitting our site near perfectly. I want to see you getting a +1 advantage every time they hit you. So that's either a 2-for-1 or a 1-for-0 attack. You don't play for information denial enough at all. Please bring your next VOD against a team with no more than 1 initiator, 1 pop flasher. Leave the VOD.